Hello, and welcome to Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb. I am the Ixelan, and I'm starting a new series, obviously Binding of Isaac, on the channel. To kind of show you guys, I've been playing it for a while, but I went ahead and deleted my save and everything. Starting off fresh, wanted to show you guys kind of everything about the game. You can see there's a bunch of characters here that we know about that are locked. There's also a couple hidden characters that I've seen, but I've never been able to unlock myself. So it kind of reminds me of the old Legend of Zelda games where it's, a dungeon crawl, but this one's very much a roguelike. It's randomized every time you play. And you first start out, it shows you all the basics to move. So there's moving with Wazda, attacking with the arrows. Isaac shoots little tears. I'm not going to use my bomb, but Isaac starts with a bomb you can see up at the top center. And then if you get an item that's a spacebar item, you can press spacebar to use it. So these gold rooms are item rooms, where we start off with. You don't always start next to one, so this is kind of nice that we do. And this is the boom, which gives you bombs or makes your bombs bigger, or both. Okay, so it gives you 5 bombs, and then it's also a use item. So I can no longer, normally you'd press a bomb, you drop a bomb, and then it would explode after a time. So my bombs are no longer going to do that. I have to manually detonate all of my bombs. So not the best item to start with, but it is kind of useful in some regards. So I'll show you here. We drop a bomb, and normally it would explode, but it's just going to sit there forever and come back, and it's still going to be there, and so we'll detonate it when we come back. Woo! Dodge the tears. So certain enemies, like these little flies, will shoot back at you, which kind of sucks. So there you go. Now it exploded. And I think we'll put a bomb here. So there are... Damn it. I thought that was going to be really cool to show you guys. There are secret secret rooms on each floor. There's a secret room, which you can kind of tell where it's going to be based on the location of other things. So you can see on the mini-map, there's a room below and to the left, and up and to the left. So it made sense for the secret room to be to the left. Unfortunately, that was not the case in this instance. These jumpy enemies are probably going to screw me up. Nope, they're just going to walk me into flies. They like to jump around, and sometimes the more advanced ones will leap into the air and teleport onto you, which completely screws me up. And I don't know, they're one of the hardest enemies for me because I can't predict their movement patterns. If I can predict an enemy movement pattern, I can usually figure out, maybe it might take me a while, but I'll figure out how to beat it. Can't really do that with these enemies. These guys will come at me one at a time, not on purpose though, but because I only gave them one exit from their little hole, which is nice. Okay, so I'm going to hope that there's a secret room here-ish. And there is. And the reason I put the bomb like that was so that we could access the little purplish brown rock that was here. And those rocks are breakable, and when you break them, you usually get an item, like a bomb or a key or a soul heart, or sometimes you'll get a golden chest. And this one happens to have a turnip, which is an item I don't see very often. Not a turnip, it's an onion. So you can see it gives you tears up. So you have different stats. Your tear stat is how quickly you cry, and therefore fire your tears. So now you can see I'm firing much faster. I've got a secret room with an eternal heart, which I'm not going to get yet. So the eternal heart, we're going to come back for that though. We're going to go into the boss room. The eternal heart, if you make it to the next floor without taking any damage, once you pick up the eternal heart, you get an extra full heart. So it's one of the ways to get your health permanently increased. This is the mini boss Duke of Flies. He shoots just a stupid number of flies at us, and it's going to be a big pain in my ass because we don't really have we didn't get a damage increase, so our damage doesn't really outpace his fly input. And then when he gets enough, he disperses them like that. So we just got to wait for him to kind of disperse them and hopefully get in close. Okay, that was actually probably one of my better boss fights against the Duke. So, okay, nice. And then every boss will give you an item, whether it's a use item or just a stat one. This is the belt, so you'll see Isaac will put on a belt. and it increases my speed, so now I move a little bit faster. So overall, the game is just about getting lucky, getting the appropriate items that will help you level up. There's also, if you see the little coin shop, or the little C, it's a coin, you can, it's the item shop. You can go in and there's usually 2 to 3 items that you can purchase for cheap, like keys, bombs, soul hearts. Or there's always one big item, which we unfortunately can't get. I was kind of hoping it would be on sale and we'd be able to get it. I'm not going to buy the soul heart. Soul hearts are extra little hearts that give you, that are like one-time use. So they don't count as a heart. Give me this. It was totally worth spending the extra bomb to get it. They don't count as an extra heart that you can refill, but they count as an extra heart for keeping you alive. So they're kind of like little bonus hearts. And there you go, you saw the little eternal heart become an extra heart. Now we have 4 hearts, so now we just gotta kind of pick a direction, and we'll go left. Okay, so the red fires will shoot at you. Very, very rarely and infrequently, but they do. Come on, I don't want to get hit by you. Come down. Ah, you suck. Let's go here. Come on. Come at me. There's gotta be a way to shoot you, right? There we go. Okay. Sometimes if you get lucky, you can kind of shoot them through the rocks. Which sadly we have to do so that we don't die. Okay, now this is another use item, which I believe freezes enemies for a few seconds. I've got a chart up that shows me all the items for kind of comparison, because there's so many items in this game. There's easily over 100 items. Okay, so yeah, it slows all enemies and their projectiles in the current room. Ugh. Okay, so we'll grab that, mainly so that our bombs can go back to being normal bombs. I really don't want to have to try to manage my bomb explosions. I'd rather just manage the bomb placement and kind of let the rest happen. I will blow this up for the secret rock, though. There's a soul heart. That was kind of worth it. Could have been better, could have been worse. Okay, and so this is a mini boss, Pride. Each of the 7 deadly sins is a mini boss. Pride is actually one of the easiest because he just drops bombs which have a delay, so you can easily get around, and then he does this little X shape. So as long as you're not standing diagonally from him, you can basically not get hurt in this fight at all. And so normally they'll drop something like garbage, or they'll drop a little item here. So he dropped the sun, which is a tarot card. There's like 10 or 12 tarot cards. The sun is a full heal, I believe. And oh, it also reveals the map, so that's good. And then there's also the expansion Wrath of the Lamb. So there was Binding of Isaac, and then there was Wrath of the Lamb. And in Binding of Isaac, you didn't have trinkets. Wrath of the Lamb added trinkets to the game, which are in the upper left corner. And there's like, I don't know, a few of those. And what we got, the red patch, is every time we take damage, we have a chance of getting razor points, which basically give us a damage multiplier and make us glow red. Crap. See how yeah, turn red. There you go. So the guys that have bombs in their heads, when they touch you, explode. So I was trying to avoid touching that one, but he managed to get me because he's a bastard. I should have time froze there, but I didn't. Okay, we're fast enough that we should be able to avoid taking damage from spiders. That was a prime example of using an item and not using an item, because I'm bad at this game. Okay, so we're gonna go in since we've got the full thing. Okay, Gertie Jr. is a fight that I don't like because I'm not very good at it, so I'm gonna freeze him instantly, or try to, you know, slow him. It's not really a freeze, because he charges across the room very, very sporadically, and I can't understand his pattern. Only when I make him charge vertically am I able to dodge him. If he charges horizontally, I can't get away from him ever. See, and then he does shit like that, and it's just like, how do you... I don't understand his movement pattern. Like, I know that he's just charging me, but I don't understand when he charges me or how I could get him to not charge me. I'd like him to not charge me. And sometimes his hitbox is very, very large, and sometimes it doesn't feel as dangerous. Please die. Why are my tiers so low? Oh, okay. A radioactive spider. So you'll unlock things by beating bosses and doing special enemies. So that's breakfast. Any food item will that you get on an item stool will pretty much give you increased health during the game. So like, there's meat, there's dog food, there's milk, there's stuff like that. This is a devil's room, or a devil deal room. You get them after bosses sometimes. You have a higher chance of getting them if you haven't taken any damage on that floor yet. And what you get is 2 options. So in this one, I can trade 1 heart for Guppy's paw, Guppy being Isaac's cat. And I think that's a use item that lets us trade hearts for soul hearts. If that's correct. Let me double check and make sure. I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. Where the hell is this paw? We'll get back to that. And this is the Mark of the Beast, which will cost me 2 hearts. So I'll go back to 3 where I started. But it gives me significant damage increase, speed increase, and a soul heart, which is nice. So where is Guppy's paw now that we're back here? I do this sometimes. Like oh, there it is. Okay, converts 1 heart container into 3 soul hearts. Yeah, so that's garbage. So we will take this, because it's really, you know, a net loss of 1 heart since we have the soul heart. Oh shit. Okay, so that's the thing you have to be careful of, especially because you're moving too fast, is you want to try to clear rooms if you can, or floors. Sometimes it's better if you're doing poorly to not clear it, like if you have the items that you need. But if you don't, it's definitely better to clear a floor. So that was really bad for us because we should have cleared that floor and gotten more stuff. More bombs, more keys, more money, really anything to help would have been very beneficial for us. So we've definitely got a tougher time going forward. But at least, nope, fuck your projectile, sir. I don't want to I walked in, stop! I walked into that was really dumb on my part. Fucking son of a bitch. So this game makes me rage infinitely. I hate these walking spider nests because they drop spiders. In addition to being ass. Oh, and I walk into them. Okay. There we go. So we don't have enough for the item room yet. If we get up to 15 coins. Okay. Then we will do that. Hopefully we can get some damage up while these guys are slowed. Those guys are kind of a pain because if they hit you, thankfully that one didn't, they do like, you lose 3 coins. Oh, fuck you, Lust. Lust just rushes you, which I was not prepared for and I should have seen coming. She's not super difficult if you have decent speed, which we should have had. So pills are kind of random. They have a 50-50 chance of being good or bad. There's items that you can get to make them better, but since I like the Emperor, and I kind of want to keep that, I'm just going to use the pill. Oh, nice. It gave us range up, so now our tiers will shoot further. So you can see they're going, what is that, 50-60% of the room? So yeah, you have a few stats. You have tiers, which is how fast you fire. You have damage, which is the damage of each tier. Oh, these fucks. See, there you go. I lost 3 coins, but only 2 landed on the ground, which is kind of why these enemies are a pain in my ass, because they'll cost you the money you need to get better things. So I can actually, this is good because I can stay away from him, so I can hopefully dodge his tier pattern. You also have luck. I'm gonna... Full health, nice. Alright, not too bad. Luck determines how good items are in rooms, things like that. Oh, why do my... Apparently, luck also determines how shitty your enemies are, because I'm getting shit enemies right now. These are some of my... Not my least favorites, but they're definitely not my favorites. I think the jumpy guys are probably my favorite, there, or my least favorite. Because I cannot fucking predict them. But there's a wide variety of enemies in this game, which I think is really interesting. So that Eternal Heart I absolutely want after we beat the boss. We kind of know where the boss room is. Okay, so this is just, I believe, a flat 10 bombs. It doesn't actually, like, increase our bomb or anything. Yeah, so it's just 10 bombs, which is good. I mean, it's not... It could be better, it could be worse. It means we can definitely come back and get that Eternal Heart. Hopefully, assuming we remember it's there. It's a lot of keys here. I'm gonna check for secret rooms here. No. And here... No. And then up here in this place. And down that's it. But that's all I'm checking. Well, F that. I don't get a secret room today apparently, because I can't determine where it is. Okay, so the ladder would be super sweet, but we're not gonna get that, which sucks. So we'll just go and fight the boss and see what we got. Alright, so we've got the Hollow. The Hollow's not a terrible enemy. They move diagonally, which is kind of weird. There are enemies that move like straight forward. So they're not actually too difficult to dodge. Having a setup where there's rocks so that I don't have full range of movement can be kind of difficult, but I should be able to just dodge them, and then they'll change their angle like that at a certain point of their health, which is, while frustrating, not impossible to deal with. So overall, they're not a terrible enemy actually. Or maybe they just change their angle randomly, I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, this guy's going pretty easy. They're pretty straightforward as a boss goes. I would fight the Hollow pretty much every time. I don't think I've ever been hit by the Hollow in the few times that I faced him. I don't face them often enough, which is sad. Okay, so this is Mom's heals, which I believe are speed up as well. Oh, range up. Okay. So yeah, now you can see I'm shooting like 80-90% of the room horizontally, which is pretty good. So we'll go and we'll definitely get the Eternal Heart. I'm trying to determine if I would get if it's possible to get like 2 keys with 1 bomb, because there's these 2 keys, but not without the ladder. I could get 1 key for a bomb, but that doesn't really seem worth it to me. Although it probably is, if I think about it. So yeah, you can, rocks that are right next to that, you can kind of break them to fire off. I would have had 11, 14, I still wouldn't have had enough for the ladder, even if that guy hadn't hit me. Oh well. So yeah, you can see we've pretty much cleared this room, which is not bad. There's a lot of different types of rooms. I mean, we saw a mini boss room, the item room, the money room. This room down here is a pain room. There's like a chest or something inside. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's not. But it's almost never worth it to me, because it costs you have to basically, when you walk over the spikes, you lose half a heart. So it's, I mean, in my mind, never worth it. I probably could have done it before I picked up the Eternal Heart. Now it would lose me the Eternal Heart, which I'm definitely not going to do. But I wasn't really thinking. So now we're in the Caves 2. And once you beat the Caves 2, you go to the Necropolis. At the bottom floor of the Necropolis, basically there's 2 levels to every area. This is another room where you can hurt yourself to get items. I think if you hurt yourself down to like 1 or half a heart, you have a chance for getting an item here. I have never actually done it though, because I'm not crazy. Although I guess theoretically I could get away. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. Thought I could get away from that. Okay, so these big spiders will break into 2 small spiders when they die, which is kind of interesting. Gives them a little bit of novelty. These guys are actually not hard at all. What is going on here? Can I just get you guys to explode a little? Once you break one of them though, they'll kind of break from their pattern. Ow, there was a rock there. I got stuck. That's what happened. Got stuck again. Cost me. That was just poor playing on my part. I should have been able to dodge that. But hey, we're getting a bomb. That's something. Okay, so not too worried about that yet. I think there's a chance that the secret room is here. I'm trying to look for a secret room before. Nope. Okay, that sucks. The game's just mocking me today. Usually you get a decent amount of secret rooms, like if you're looking for them. Oh Jesus. Okay. So these guys suck because they shoot these stupid fucking things at you. Which oh my god. I'm so glad I had the, basically they like do that little charge up, and that made them look so much easier than they are. If you get a room like that looks like this with them, or like any form of place where you don't have free range of movement, they will eat you alive. It sucks. I want those pills. I really, really want those pills. Okay, this is not a great room for us, but we're actually fast enough that we should be able to avoid the tears. I would like some of you to die, please. Just any of you, maybe. If I could get you down to like 2 or 3, I would be far more comfortable. Sorry, I meant 1 or 2 since we were at 3 when I said it. Okay, so this is actually isn't too bad. Good. Okay. Whew, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Could get those later. Okay, so when you break these little poos that appear to have nuggets in them, you anger the white fly who turns into a big red fly. So it's best to not do that if you can avoid it. So I kind of want to kill that spider before I do. Because the white flies are invincible. They don't hurt you or anything. Let's get this guy. I will eventually break them all, but it's a matter of taking your time, kind of doing it systematically. This, much like Rogue Legacy, is one of those games that you kind of need to be patient with. Okay, because it will eat you. All right, so that's the chocolate milk. The chocolate milk is probably my least favorite item. When you get it, you can charge your tier into one big tier, but it also means that you have to rapidly tap the button to fire fast instead of holding it. So I'm actually not going to get the tier, or the chocolate milk. I am going to go in here and fire here. Try to get this. There we go. Okay. Break that. There we go. I have a tendency to lock myself in corners, so I'm trying to get better about that. There we go, so that's not too bad. Aha, perfect. Those are good rooms. So then, maybe here? Yes! Secret room. Okay. I'm gonna blow this up. So that's a casino, and you can, or a slot machine, not a whole casino. And with slot machines, you can spend your money to gamble for items like keys or coins or something. Okay. So this can be a boss on one of the earlier levels, but now that we're much further on, it's more of a mini boss that shows up. And I believe his name is like Larry Jr. or something, which is why you see that he has a health bar. And if you shoot him in the middle and kind of break him, he'll actually split into multiple pieces. But if you don't do that and just shoot him in the face repeatedly, he'll die like a chump. Okay, so we're getting close. If we had 2 more coins, we could definitely buy... That's bad gas, so that's just gonna fart and not do anything for us. If we had 2 more coins, we could definitely buy whatever the item is. Okay. Whoa, avoid the blood, avoid the bombs. So the red ones shoot, so the white ones shoot spiders, the red ones shoot blood, the green ones shoot poison bombs, which can actually open up secret rooms for you, which is kind of nice, but most often just kind of do intense amounts of damage to you because they're buttheads. Alright, so we could fight the boss, but I'm not super ready for the boss yet. I want to try to figure out some power upgrades that we can get here. I can spend 2 bombs to get 2 coins to buy the item, whatever it happens to be. If I was on lower health, I could get... So this is kind of the arena. I think we passed by one earlier. But you can see up at the top there's a sword with red on it. If it's a red sword, I don't know. I saw Milby call them the blood arena, so that's what I'm gonna call them. So the blood arenas you have to be at like 1 heart or half a heart to get. I'm gonna blow this up and pray. Give me keys. Or keys. Alright, what's this? Tears up. That was totally worth a bomb. Other ones you have to be, so the ones that are just the gray sword, you have to be at full hearts, or like on your highest heart. You have to have hearts at least equal to the number of your max hearts, which means like if I had a soul heart now, that would be open because it would count me as having 4 hearts out of 4. I think we're actually gonna spend the bombs on these. Although, that's probably a waste of bombs. I want to get whatever the item is. I'm hoping it gives me the ability to fly. Or cross gaps. Nope, it's greed. It's... fuck you. So sometimes in the item shop, if you've gone into many item shops and have been quote-unquote greedy, you get to fight greed. Thankfully we have the speed. With a decent damage output to take care of him pretty quickly. He does the same thing as those little heads I don't like. When he hits you, you lose coins, and he'll also summon minions. But if you beat him, voila, you get lots of money, which doesn't help you when you have no keys and can't afford to buy things. So looking at the map, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places that the super secret room could be. I'm gonna check for a couple of them. I'm gonna check here, because this is kind of the most obvious place for it to be. Nope. And then it could also be 3, 4, yeah, okay. So the rules for the secret room are it's usually attached to 2 rooms, usually, not always, and the super secret room can't be attached to any. Did we check this earlier? I really hope I'm not wasting bombs here. Okay, no we didn't because that would have been exploded. And so now it has to be in one of these 3 places. Oh, first try. Nice, okay. So if we need hearts at the end of, after the next boss fight, we can come back and heal up before the next floor. So sometimes the super secret room will sometimes have an eternal heart, sometimes it'll be something, it's always something good, in quotation marks, like it'll never be an enemy. Occasionally you'll go into the secret room and fight greed, which sucks. But the super secret room will always have at least something beneficial, whether it's, you know, a room full of hearts like that, which is not the greatest thing, or it's like an eternal heart, or just like keys or something, who knows. Anyways, what are we fighting now? Now we're fighting the Husk, which is kind of like the Duke of Flies. So we're gonna kind of start with the same thing and just whittle him down. He'll emit spiders in addition to the flies, which is the big difference to the Lord of Flies and why he's not a Duke, or sorry, the Duke of Flies. Wow, we have really fast tier rate firing and decent damage. That went much smoother than I expected. So we've unlocked the Spelunker. The Spelunker is a use item, I think? I don't know. You know, I've unlocked it, and I don't think I've ever actually picked it up. Okay. So it's not a use item. It's a hat. It reveals the location of both the secret room and the super secret room. The discovery sound effect when you enter a room next to a secret room will play, and then you still need a bomb to enter them. So there's an item called the X-ray goggles, or the X-ray vision, which will let you just walk into secret rooms. And there's your HP up from the health. And I really want that chest, but it was a gold chest, so we can't get it. So I think we're gonna go into the next area. Now we're in the depths. And when I get to, I thought this was the necropolis. Or no, it's the depths and then the necropolis. So whatever area you want to call them. Aha, that sucked. Okay, so these little gray skulls will shoot hearts at you. There's green versions which will shoot green bombs at you. And then they deactivate when all the enemies in the room are killed. So that one was active because of what we did. Oh crap. Okay. No. Okay. We're kind of screwed here. Oh wow, that was close. Okay. Those guys will follow along a wall, and they'll just go and take every corner or turn that they can, within reason. So that was, it's actually kind of lucky that we didn't. These are the ones that teleport and piss me off. See, they jump into the air and then they land on you like dicks, and they shoot freaking tears, and I don't know how to fucking deal with them, and I always get hit. And it just pains my asses. Okay. There's, I don't think, any way for us to get that. Oh god, run away from him. Okay. Don't shoot that. That was really dumb. Don't shoot the bombs next to you is really the key thing to remember with the big gray flies. Is they're bombs, they explode. Sometimes in chests you'll get smaller chests. Sometimes they're good because they're chests that you can open. Sometimes they're gold like this and I can't open them because I don't have a key, and that sucks. So these little brains are annoying because they leave little blood trails that, if you step on, hurt you. They do dissolve over time, but if you can, it's kind of like playing Tron. You can get trapped in an area, so that'll suck. Let's check here for a secret room. No, that would have been nice because I would have been able to bomb into the item room. I'm actually going to go to the item room immediately though, because I have a key now. Okay, the compass is really good. I'm gonna buy it. It shows you Here, we'll go into the next room. It shows you where all the items, all the different rooms are. So you can see there's that pain room on the far right. On the left, there's an arena, an item room, and the boss room. I'm also going to buy this pill. No, I'm going to buy this key. So that I can open the chest that I want. And hope there's something decent in it. 3 money and a soul heart. Not really worth it. Well, I guess technically that means a soul heart cost me 2 coins. Which I've experienced worst cost effects. So these little guys split, kind of asteroid style when you beat them. And woo, they drop little worms that charge at you and are otherwise dicks. They'll try to eat you. There you go. So if you have a big arena like this, basically big empty floors like this are really the best place for me personally because I can maneuver easily around the enemy. And then you get rooms like this where they just kind of circle the wall and you're like, oh, all I have to do is aim here and fire. And you're like, sweet. This makes my life so much easier. And I get happy that I have these rooms. Okay, so there's a little bit of healing. We'll take that. Okay. I think we can safely take these guys out. That's not too bad. Okay, so the rusted key is another trinket, and it's supposed to give you a chance to get a key at the end of a room or when you open a chest or something, but it's the one trinket in the game that doesn't work. So never pick it up is where I go with that story. Oh god, oh god. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. I need you all dead. Don't shoot at me. Okay, don't tase me, bro. Let's try these pills. Speed up, nice. Okay, I'm going actually a little bit faster than I want to go. I'm gonna end up, there's a little slide going on here. I don't know if you can kind of notice, but I notice it, and it means that bad things will happen to me soon because I will slide into an enemy. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, got one more guy. And, oh, nice. We made it. Okay. Oh, we don't have a key to get in here. Shit. Okay. Let's pop in here and see what we got. So I could open this, fight a group of enemies. I'm gonna check the other rooms and hopefully get a key beforehand. If I don't do that, okay. So that's not a key. That's a guy where you can spend hearts to get items. Pick this up and then pick this up. So you can constantly kind of switch out your items. You can only have one Q item, one spacebar item, and one trinket. You can get Mom's Purse, which is an item that lets you hold 2 trinkets. I think it's the only like exception to the one of a thing rule. So we've had no luck with the secret room. I don't know that we've really tried. Nice key, perfect, exactly what I wanted. That was beautiful. Okay, so now we can go get the item, and hopefully it'll be something good, and then go fight the boss before we give up our time thing. Okay, so this is carp. This is carp! I'm dyslexic when I talk, apparently. This is crap. This is, I believe, the doctor's remote. No? No, it's not. It's the teleport remote. So you use it, it's a use item, and you teleport to a room. And it can teleport you to a room that I believe is called the I Am Error room, which will get you an achievement. I never pick it up because I usually have a decent spacebar item, like our little hourglass here, which we're going to use. Okay, Monstro 2 is probably my favorite enemy to fight. Maybe besides the Husk. Because he is a set, like, really, really easily determined pattern, which I will walk directly into things. Okay, so he's gonna land somewhere. Here we go. So he's gonna fire at me. There you go. And as long as I'm... Come on! There we go. Come on, fire at me. Nope. Yeah, there you go. And now here, fire at me. Yeah, so you can circle around him and circle strafe him by... It might take you a second to get kind of in pattern. as long as you're fast enough. You just sit here until he kind of does that look around, and then you move, and you can easily, like, he'll never hit you. You gotta get him in that position first, which is sometimes harder than it looks. But once you have it, he's actually really easy to beat. And he's one of the few bosses that I completely understand his pattern, so make sure not to slide in there. Okay, so this is the Pageant Boy crown, which will drop just a shit ton of money. Yay, money! Sometimes it'll drop nickels and dimes and get you a lot more money, which is good. Sometimes it won't. It's whatever. Okay, so on the right is Brimstone, which I still don't know how to use. It lets you shoot a laser. I've tried it once, I think, because I've only managed to get it once. I'm not good with it. I should probably look into how to do it better. The other one, is that the PhD or the Ouija board? Oh, that's the Ouija board. Oh, it gives the player spectral tears. I don't think we really need spectral tears right now. We're doing okay, and I don't want to give up a heart for that. Yeah, spectral tears I'm okay without, so we'll actually pass on the devil room here. And no keys, no bombs. I just want to make sure that we're not missing anything major. We could get this. I think we might try that actually. Let's see what the teleport does, because we can come back here unless we go into the I Am Error room. We got nothing. Okay, so that was not worth it. Figured I might as well try for an achievement on camera, right? So now we will... Oh, there's still one more room we could actually go check, but that's really far away and I'm lazy, so we're not going to do that. Although it would let us charge the timer for this. Now we'll just go in here. Okay, so that's a troll bomb. That was crap. Oh! Oh god! What is... These are enemies that you don't usually see till like much later in the game, so this is just me having... Apparently, like, all the good luck that we've had today is getting negated, like, right here. Okay. I don't even know what they're called. They're just little, like, guardian angels of hell. Okay. And now we've got teleporters that we gotta get around. Okay, no, now we're just back to regular jumpers. That's fine. Oh, God. The worst guys. Okay. This is crap. Okay. I need you all to be dead, please. Oh, my God. So yeah, you have to kill these enemies by shooting them in the back of the head, which unfortunately is harder than it looks like for some people like me. And there's ones, these are actually the easy versions of this enemy. There are ones that instead of a brain on the back, they'll have Isaac's face, and they will fucking hunt you down. Like, if you try to do behind, they'll immediately turn around and rush you. Okay. Well, we're gonna go get that room mainly because I need the heart that's over there. So I will cut and bring you back when we're over there. And we're back, and I have a heart. So I'm at full health. Could potentially get that chest with a bomb. Not super concerned with it. What's over here? Oh, we have the just took damage room. Alright, so these guys have their heads on little attachments. And when you kill either the head or the body, the other part wanders around, making it kind of annoying. That was overall not worth it for us to come over here. So I'm going to make it worth it by blowing this up. And hopefully... Oh, I still can't access that. I was really hoping that I could walk by the skull. But you live and learn, and waste bombs. That's what half of this game is. You probably are going to end up losing, assuming that you play this as well as I do. You'll probably play better than me, actually, to be fair. This is one of those games where you learn by dying. Like most roguelites, permadeath, learn by dying. We're not going to feed this guy any hearts, although he could give us good items, mainly because I have no way to heal myself. So we're just going to dive into the Necropolis. And my hope, the depths too, not the Necropolis. What the hell is the Necropolis then? Okay, I want a key. So, this is Chubb. He can be, ooh, okay. He can be a little aggressive. He's like a big version of that little guy that follows us. He's also a boss in the early stages. And one of the interesting things about this game is as you get into the later areas, bosses can become kind of just general guys who sit in the room and chill because you should have enough power up from doing stuff to hopefully be able to fight them, or maybe you're just supposed to be better. I don't really know. The only good thing about Chubb is that he will indiscriminately eat everyone, including his own little minions of shititude. Get the hell away from me, Chubb. You're a bastard. Okay. So now we just take these guys out. Ooh, and a bomb. Nice. Okay, so the secret room is down here. You can tell because there's not a doorway, and there's a little minion thing, which tells me the secret room would also be a fight with a mini-boss, and I don't freaking want that. So we're gonna go to the right. We're gonna try to avoid that. Problem solved. Good. Okay, range up is good. Take that. And so this is an arcade. This is the first time we've seen them. They can only show up... It does say Necropolis down there. Ha! See? Depth 2, Necropolis. You pay a coin to get in them, which is what we're going to do. And you can gamble stuff away. So I'm going to blow this up, because I don't ever want to gamble my hearts. Okay, so we've got potential there. And I'm going to try to gamble my money here. And so the slot machine will just randomly give you stuff. This guy will give you a 1 in 3 chance of getting something. Oh good, he gave me hearts. Now I'm beginning to think I should have not blown up the thing. I'm going to try to get a key. If I can get... There you go. There's the fly that's so much more familiar. I really want a key. If I can get a key without... Oh god. I want a key without losing... Oh, I'm not going to get anything good here. Okay. Alright. Oh crap. Well, may as well since I'm here. Spend a couple coins. Nope. I wanted the key to get into the shop quickly. Let's pop in here. This place sucks. I can already tell this place sucks and I've just gotten here. Any room with big spikes on the floor in a video game, generally a bad place to be. Okay, so these guys shit out little flies of different varieties, sometimes red, sometimes these little tear spitters, sometimes the big fat ones. And then when they die, they turn into either a big bomb fly or the red version of this, which just shoots blood when it dies. These happen to turn into bomb ones, and therefore are assholes. Okay, so we can't get anything good in there. Oh god, this place sucked for us. Dodge that, shoot there. Okay, there's that. Okay, we can move around here. Whew. Hey, we got a key. I don't know why I picked that heart up. Okay. Those coins I want. How do I get those coins? By insanity? Are we fast enough? Let's find out. Sure, we're fast enough. God, I was not fast enough there. Okay, got there. Beautiful. That was probably luckier than it should have been. Okay. So now, and you can kind of, by moving left and right, angle your tiers. So I'm going to try to get some to hit this guy, but not going to be able to. I'm going to need him to just... Wah! There we go. Okay, perfect. This is beautiful. We didn't need to use bombs. We need to avoid walking on these spikes. Now we can get to the shop. And hopefully it's something good and we can buy it. And it'll be great. And it's on sale anyways, but it's the map, which is fine. We'll buy it. We won't buy anything else though. What I will actually do is go in here and gamble away the rest of my money. And hopefully get keys? Nope, no keys. If we can get a key for the item room, which I had totally forgotten we need, that would be awesome. The other thing that you can get is... I will blow up this slot machine first, because this guy gives me a better chance of getting keys. And hasn't given me a key yet. Alright, let's find out what this pill does. Range down, that sucks. So yeah, there's an example of the pills doing poorly. Alright, I'm gonna come back when I have coins for this guy. Just keep exploring. Okay, another awful room. But we'll get a decent amount of, our our hourglass will fill up fairly well after this room, so I'm not super concerned. Okay, so we just got a bomb guy, and everything's clear. There we go. Perfect. So I want coins, because I want coins and a key. the coins for the beggar gambler. Oh god. So you gotta shoot the hearts with the masks, because the masks are invincible, and the hearts will chase. Oh god. And the masks will chase you, and are dicks. Oh god. Okay. I'm doing very poorly here. Okay. Need to get these hearts killed, like ASAP. They're also a very difficult enemy just because half of them is invincible and they're not connected to the others. And blah 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 blah. Okay, so not too shabby. We can easily get past these guys. Just some flies and some spiders. Although the big red flies have more health than regular guys, the spiders have like no health. Shouldn't be what, 2, maybe 3. And the nice thing about the white flies is you don't have to break the poo. They don't like they don't count as an enemy until you do. So you can actually clear a room like that. Fistula. The nobulars, like the boss version of the little knob guys are called fistula. Which is why I called it fistula. If you were curious where that came from, that's the name of the boss that breaks into that. Okay, let's get around this. Nope, stop. Stop. Break. Oh my goodness, what was that? Break. There we go. Okay, can't get that. Can't really get anything in here. Oh, what is with these guys? Like this is the floor of shitty fly land. Okay, let's move around. Oop. The red ones shouldn't be too difficult. Should be able to clear past these guys pretty effectively. Our range down is not helping us right now. Okay, and that bomb didn't really help us either. Oh god, get away from me. Oh, I don't know why I kept shooting it. I was like, oh god, get away from me. I'll shoot you until you explode in my face. I'm actually really lucky he didn't. And success. Okay. So, these guys shoot the little things that we talked about. Let's get them out of the way. Oh, god. Okay. There you go. And now we can just shoot them. Okay. So I want you guys to fire at me here, and then I'm gonna come out here and fire at you, and then duck low, and then duck low, fire at you a couple more times. Can't really go under. Oh wow, how did I do that? Okay, got a coin. What's in here? Crap. Nothing that I want. This world is full of evil at this point. I want to get the item and more health before we fight Mom, who is in the boss room on this floor. And Mom will wreck our day. Okay, so I'm actually going to use a bomb here, because that'll help against a lot of this. Floating heart. Die. Okay, just one mask. Okay, and now the mask won't be able to get us, hopefully. Should be able to come after this heart pretty well. Whew, okay. Key. Perfect. Okay, now we're getting places. We got this, guys. We don't have this at all, by the way, but we've got confidence that we've got this, and that's what really matters. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so this is Fly Love, I think. No. Yes? Not Forever. Oh, this is Forever Alone. Okay. So this is just like an eternal blue fly that's gonna kind of orbit us there. Might take a hit for us if we can kind of angle. We can use them to do some damage, but most likely that was probably one of the worst things we could get. It's just not going to help us. We don't even have 5 coins to do this, so we've got to kind of pray on the arcade to get us something. We can at least have full health, so we've got that going for us. That's not going to help. Your coins are also not going to help. Okay. Well, you gave me coins. More gambling, more hearts. I'm a fan of more hearts. Okay. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? And you have death. Okay. Grab this. We're at full health. And last coin. Or potentially more coins. Nope, last coin. Okay. Now we go and we fight Mom. Actually, I'm gonna check for the super secret room. Because I'm not very good at using bombs against Mom. And I see that the super secret room can, I think, be only in 3 places. Oh no, it could be in 4, probably. But I'm gonna check these 3 and use all my bombs. And kind of pray. I'm hoping for something decent in the super secret room. I don't think it can be, I mean, I guess theoretically it could be above, but I think it's more likely that it's there. Okay. And, oh no. It can't be, I was thinking it was below that room with the chest at the bottom. But no, the only other place could be here or way back where. But I'm hoping here? No. Alright, well we're screwed. I know somebody somewhere is probably going, why'd you waste your bombs? That's awful. I don't think I can beat Mom anyways. It's kind of where I'm going, so why not use what I have while I have it, right? Alright, so here we go. The final boss fight. Isaac versus Mom. I believe I start on the left of the field. Oh! Okay. Tears. Tears. Get out of the way. Break that. That's good. Shoot. Shoot the thing. Shoot this. Shoot this. Get out of the way. Shoot the blob. Shoot the foot. Shoot things. Oh god. Stop hitting me, stupid tear. Shoot the eyeball. Get the blob out of the way. Okay. Oh god. Oh, the charging guys. What am I doing? Okay. I feel like the foot's about to come down. Foot came down. Wasn't really paying attention. Eyeball, eyeball, eyeball. Foot. Foot, 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 foot. Eyeball. Oh god. Damn it, I'm dead. Don't get hit by it. You can do this. You can do this, TheIxelan. Oh god. So many things. And you're dead. And that is my first play of The Binding of Isaac on a new run. You can see I got a few different things. I did die. We'll go back to the main menu. Just kind of look at our stats. We died once. We had 16 items. We found 2 secrets. The Spelunker and the Radioactive Spider, which are new items that we will be able to get in the game. The Radioactive Spider is, I believe, the Spider Bite is what it is. So it's it gives us a chance to slow enemies, kind of the hourglass thing, and then we already went over what the Spelunker does. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my first episode of The Binding of Isaac. Series-wise, I think since I finished Rogue Legacy, I don't know if I talked about this at the beginning, I meant to, but I apologize. Series-wise, I think this will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Pokemon will be on Monday, Wednesday, Friday on my channel. And since Rogue Legacy is kind of done, I will do this until I have an idea for Season 2 of Rogue Legacy, but that's further down the road. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Let me know what your thoughts were in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.